Well, good morning, guys. We're out here at this pond. You guys might remember this pond from the wood duck hunt that I had. I tried chasing wood ducks on it a couple of times, but it just never really worked out after that first hunt. They kept landing out in the middle. But this pond has been holding some geese this spring. Ever since the reverse hit, it's been pretty consistently holding geese, and I was keeping an eye on it throughout all of duck season because I knew that this pond was in a great spot to hunt geese on it. But the geese they never really came to it during the season. And I think all the trees around this pond are kind of one of the big reasons why the geese aren't really using it throughout the season. There's a bunch on it in the spring. I don't know why they're here now and not during regular season, but it is what it is. So my game plan for today is to kind of make this pond a little bit more goosey. I've got a chainsaw, and we got a lot of trees to get to working on here. I want to get this whole side of the pond cleared out. I mean, at one point we had a dozer come through and doze all these trees out here, but there's a lot that just kind of popped back up. So hopefully I can get a pretty decent chunk done. And on the other side of the pond too, I've got some other stuff I need to do. There's just a lot of stickers and thorny trees and thorny bushes, and I just got to do some really good cleanup work on this pond so then next season I can have a good time hunting it. And hopefully these improvements with all the trees along the bank, where it's going to be a soft transition from the water into this field, hopefully that will attract some geese because they love getting up in the grass and feeding, and then even going into the field and finding some corn or beans or whatever is planted. So that's the plan for today. We're gonna get to doing some habitat management and chopping down some trees, man. This little peninsula on this island here, I want to get that totally cleared because I think that looks so cool, getting full bodies or shells or something out there on that peninsula. I'm hunting it and I got a good north wind. So that's the plan. Let's go ahead and get the chainsaw fired up and get to cutting. All right, I'm at kind of a good stopping point. I am beat. That was a lot of work, but I got about 3/4, maybe 2/3 done with what I wanted to get done. I'm sorry if it's really windy. I can't do anything about it, but the pond looks good. Like, yeah, that wins something. But my goal was to just trim all these trees, like just get rid of them all. So then if we get a good stiff northish wind, I mean kind of like today, we could set up on this side of the pond, run full bodies all up along the bank. It'll look really good, but also it gives them a good landing strip to come through. If we got a south wind, we got to set up on the other side. So yeah, I'd recommend having some buddies to come help you do this if you're gonna do it. It's a process, but I'm pretty stoked. Definitely not done, but made a good dent in it for sure.